Hi, welcome to 2-Minute Explanation. Today's video is going to be on the statement of cash flow. As with all 2-minute explanation videos, the purpose is to keep it simple. So let's look at a statement of cash flows. This is a very simplistic statement, but should be sufficient for our purposes. Now, if we look at the top, you'll see it's for the period January 1st, 2015 through December 31st, 2015. This is because the statement of cash flows is for a period of time. It is not a snapshot like a balance sheet would be. Now, before we go any further, I just want to note that all the numbers shown here are generated just from cash flow activities. That's going to be cash entering the company and cash being dispersed by the company. There's no accruals here or any other accounting function other than for cash. Now let's look at the cash flow from operating activity section. This is going to be related to the cash generated from the company's core business. Some possible line items that you might see here are cash receipts from customers, cash paid for inventory, and cash paid for wages or employee expenses. In this case, in our cash flow, this is going to give us a net cash provided by operating activities amount of $50. Okay, now let's look at the cash flow from investing activities. This is going to include gains and losses on investments and the amount spent on capital assets. In the case of this cash flow, we can see there was a purchase of property and equipment of $200. The last section on the statement is going to be cash flow from financing activities. This will include cash used to raise capital and to pay back investors. We'll see here that the first line is proceeds from the issuance in stock. The next line is dividends paid to investors. The following line is proceeds from the issuance of debt, which is a loan. This will give us a net cash provided by financing activities of $190. Now, if we look at the bottom of the statement, we'll see the line item, cash at the beginning of the period. This is going to be the amount of cash the company had as of January 1st, 2015. The next line item is going to be the increase or decrease in cash during the period. In this case, we had an increase of $40. This was calculated by adding the $50 from operating activities, subtracting $200 from investing activities, and then adding $190 from financing activities. Now, if we add the $125 from the beginning of the period and the $40 increase, this gives us a cash at the end of the period total of $165. Thank you for watching this video. To see more 2-minute explanation videos and learn about complex business topics described in a simplistic manner, please subscribe below.